Coming up on the Rockbridge Report, a new branch of an energy company brings jobs to the area. Buena Vista City Schools add more buses with updated safety features. And hear what local restaurants have to say about W&L's newest place to eat. All this and more on the Rockbridge Report. Good afternoon and welcome to the Rockbridge Report. I'm Katie Geddes.
And I'm Caroline Helms. Heat-Tex America broke ground on its newest plant in Natural Bridge yesterday. When it opens this spring, it will create at least 14 jobs. Heat-Tex America is part of an international company that builds products to transfer heat energy. When the plant opens this spring, it will provide a range of jobs from administrative to production positions. The company president says 90% of the employees will come from the county.
The Nelson Street Bridge leading into the historic district of Lexington needs to be replaced. Design plans for the new bridge are already being discussed. Rockbridge reporter Tyler Tokarczyk has the story.
The existing bridge was built in the 1930s as part of FDR's New Deal to help bring the U.S. out of the Great Depression.
It's getting to that point now where the maintenance costs and the amount of replacement that would take place during the maintenance operations is overexpending what it would cost to replace.
Planning for the project started over 5 years ago, but is still in the preliminary stages. VDOT must acquire the right-of-way, which will take 8 to 10 months to complete before moving into the construction phase.
Right now I think we're looking at an advertisement date of January of 2012, which is roughly about a year from now. Notice to proceed for the contractor who has the lowest bid would be March of 2012.
The design of the bridge will be consistent with the East Lexington Street Bridge, complete with historic light fixtures. The plans also call for an additional sidewalk on the courthouse side of the bridge. The City of Lexington will look to W&L to help complete the sidewalk beyond the structure of the bridge.
I think extending a sidewalk right in front of the fraternities all the way to Estelle Street is something that we're going to be asking Washington and Lee to do. We haven't officially asked them yet, but I have no reason to think that they wouldn't see how advantageous that would be.
Construction is scheduled to last up to a year and a half, creating the biggest concern: traffic.
We got a feel for what it's going to be like to reroute the traffic down Washington Street. It's doable, but it's not real pleasant.
City officials do not have any specific plans for the detour at this time, but are exploring all possible options to make the construction period as painless as possible. For the Rockbridge Report, I'm Tyler Tokarczyk.
Designs will be finalized this winter after the public comment period ends tomorrow, January 28th.
Visitors to Glenmary River Park in Buena Vista may soon see that it will cost more to use the space. The Buena Vista Park Commission recommended to the City Council last Thursday that it raise park and camping fees in the park within the next month. Fees would increase for water and electric usage and renting and cleaning park shelters. Also, discounts for Buena Vista residents would be reduced from 50% to 20% and would be eliminated altogether for holidays and major events. The City Council decided to hold off on making a decision until its February 3rd meeting.
The upcoming trial of Jared Loughner has a unique tie to Lexington. Judy Clark, a professor at the Washington and Lee School of Law, will serve as his defense attorney in the Arizona shootings. Clark has experience with high-profile clients who are facing the death penalty.
When these cases come along, she doesn't seek after them. She is sought out. People whose job it is to find the best possible lawyer to handle one of these cases just naturally think of Judy.
Clark has defended one of the Oklahoma City bombers and an Al-Qaeda member, among others. Though Clark had already taken the year off, W&L hopes she will return to teach when the trial is over.
Residents of Lexington and Rockbridge County may not have to worry about running out of water anymore. A water loop that has been in the planning stages for about 10 years is about to become a reality. The Lexington City Council has already approved the contract. The Public Service Authority is expected to approve it tomorrow, and the Maury Service Authority plans to approve it next Tuesday. Joseph Milo, who has been working with the project since the beginning, says once the plans are approved, the next step will be to hire a contractor. He hopes to have the loop finished by 2013.
Phillip Thorpe is the newest director of the United Way of Rockbridge County. The retired brigadier general says he is excited to begin his new job and stresses the importance of volunteers. The local United Way works to improve education and financial stability in the area. Its annual meeting is on February 8th at the Rockbridge Regional Library. When we come back, the newest developments in a plan to build another Waddell Elementary.
And Buena Vista schools have 3 more buses. We'll tell you what makes them safer for kids.
I wouldn't have been at this ceremony if I hadn't been at this ceremony first. Unfortunately, nearly 30% of U.S. high school students aren't making it to graduation. And every one of us, every parent, every friend, and neighbor, has the responsibility to provide the support and encouragement they need to make it through. Because we all need to see a lot more of these pictures.
I'm lucky. Let me help you with that. I get to do something I love. It has nothing to do with touchdowns or titles. Everybody bring it in. I get to play a part in the life of someone just starting out. How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork? I help keep kids in school. Good. And that's the name of the game. My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
I really want to show you something.
1, 2, ready, go. L-O-V-E. It's a mystery. All is love. Is love.
Did you play today? For great play ideas, visit www.smallstep.gov.
The Buena Vista school system purchased 3 new buses in December.
The buses bring the school system's transportation in line with state-mandated safety features. Rockbridge reporter Brooke Simmons has more on the story.
About 400 students travel to and from Buena Vista schools by bus every day. The Buena Vista school system tries to replace buses every 5 years. However, 8 years have passed since a new bus was purchased for the school system.
We were operating some older buses and we're having some mechanical issues, and that doesn't give you a sense of security like you would like to have.
The new buses feature both a surveillance camera and a child reminder system, which makes sure that no children are left behind on the bus. This feature is a light that comes on as the bus is turned off, signaling to the driver to check every seat for children. Once finished, the driver pushes a button to turn off the buzzer. But that's not the only improvement BV schools have made with the buses.
We got behind because we built a bus garage. In 2006-2007, there wasn't a bus garage down at the transportation department, so they were working on buses outside in the elements. So 06-07, rather than buying buses, we built a bus garage.
The Virginia Department of Education recommends buses be replaced every 15 years. It requires a bus to be upgraded if it fails to pass a rigorous 79-part maintenance inspection test.
While the buses provide new onboard safety features, they do not help students get to and from school in the snow.
We don't know, and we don't care to know how they react in the snow. That's our goal, is to keep these buses off of the roads in the snow.
For the Rockbridge Report, I'm Brooks Simmons.
You can learn more about onboard safety features and bus maintenance regulations at the Virginia Department of Education's website, www.doe.virginia.gov.
After 2 years without a pay raise, local teachers are worried about Governor Bob McDonnell's proposal to give 5% of their salaries to the Virginia retirement system. But Lexington School Superintendent Dan Lyon hopes to counteract that proposal.
He's going to go back
Earlier
on a promise made to him so long ago.
Earlier this month, Lyon suggested 6.5% pay raise for Lexington City teachers if the VRS tax is passed, and a 3% raise if not. In the past, VRS payments were made by local governments. Teachers in Lexington are enthused by the superintendent's support and are happy to know their jobs are safe. The Lexington City Manager, John Elistad, proposed a finance plan for funding the building of a new Waddell Elementary School last Thursday. The city plans to issue $2 million in short-term bonds and $11.3 million in long-term bonds. The City Council will fund $500,000 for the project, and the rest will come from a real estate tax increase of about 21 cents. School Board Chair Leslie Strahan says that the tax will be instated in the next few years.
Area middle schoolers add fitness to their day. We'll tell you what these kids are learning about leading a healthy lifestyle later in the newscast.
But first, the Hillel House on W&L's campus provides a kosher dining experience. Hear what local restaurants think about the newest eatery in the area.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Huh. Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Es un gran día para los deportes. Vaya festín de jugadas que tenemos.
Mucha acción, David, por eso nos vamos directamente a la pelota. Es el duelo padre-hijo en el jardín. Batazo al jardín derecho, ¡no! ¡Se cayó!
Se cayó, pero bueno, ahí va.
Nos vamos ahora al básquet, 2 contra 1.
Y la clava. Solita, la clavó.
Y ahora el fútbol. Ahí está papá, que la pase.
Solo.
Lo va a definir, golazo. Estas son escenas que no se repiten. Las mejores jugadas suceden en casa.
Tómate el tiempo para ser un buen papá.
It's a great day, isn't it?
Yeah. Too bad your boat's gonna sink at 11:05.
What if a disaster strikes without warning? What if life as you know it has completely turned on its head? What if everything familiar becomes anything but? Before a disaster turns your family's world upside down, it's up to you to be ready. Get a kit, make a plan, be informed today.
I have to look at that, right? You're looking at camera 3. Good. Yesterday afternoon, Rockbridge County was under a blanket of white. Cars slipped and slid on the roads as the flakes continued to come down into the late evening. It looks like the wintry weather will finally head north, at least for the rest of this week. Tonight, expect a few snow showers with lows in the upper 20s. Tomorrow, the snow flurries will stop by mid-morning and temperatures will warm up to 43 degrees. Expect a low of 27 on Friday night. On Saturday, temperatures will reach 47 degrees and drop back up into the upper 20s by nightfall. The sun will finally peak out on Sunday. Expect mostly sunny skies and highs in the upper 40s. Temperatures on Sunday night will drop just below freezing. Your work week starts out with a high of 48 and a low of 29. And on Tuesday, expect a rainy and blustery day with highs in the mid-30s and a low of 20.
Washington and Lee's newest addition, the Hillel House, opened in the fall of 2010 and has since become a popular destination for students. Its e-cafe has generated a lot of buzz, especially among local business owners. Rockbridge reporter Gage Smith has more on the story.
Washington and Lee's Hillel House serves the Jewish community of Lexington, but also serves W&L with the e-cafe. Students can order a range of kosher food, including bagels, paninis, and salad. The Hillel House tries to create a vibrant Jewish community on campus, but not all local restaurants see it that way.
I was a little surprised that it went more in the line of direct competition for some of the restaurants downtown. I don't know that it'll really be competition because of the restaurants that are here are already pretty well established.
Blue Sky Bakery has been open for 7 years and is popular with locals and students. They haven't noticed a large change in their business, but they do find similarity in the e-cafe's menu. Some merchants in town feel W&L dominates the local business scene, but the Hillel House is mindful of that.
We're very sensitive to other businesses in the area, and we tried to think about how we could accommodate students' needs and also not be too competitive with the community.
However, not all eateries have noticed an effect from the Hillel House.
We haven't noticed any change as of yet. Our soups and our salads and our quiches, I would say, are our most popular items. But
we sell bagels on Fridays, and our bagel sales have remained good, if not even better than they were before the Hillel House came in.
The Hillel House opened last fall and has since become a popular destination for students. Members of the Washington and Lee community think that students get more variety in their eating choices here.
Big pull is really that it's another dining option for students of the university. Pull is that it can work with a student's meal plan.
For the Rockbridge Report, I'm Gage Smith.
Some of Lexington's youth have been dancing in gym class.
We'll show you what statewide event has them so interested in fitness.
The hurricane has passed, but the recovery won't be complete until all the water has receded. If you're having trouble coping, Trained and Caring Help is waiting.
Hola, Grover, what are you doing?
Oh, I am making my emergency kit. I want to be prepared just in case.
Oh, my friend Mia made a kit with her family. Everyone help! They packed flashlights and batteries, water, food, a radio, and put it where they could find it rápidamente, quickly.
I guess I should take my canoe out of there, huh?
Look, Grover.
Help your family get ready for an emergency. Learn more at ready.gov/sesame.
Hello there. It is your old pal Grover. Meet my new friends.
Madison, Isaac, Alexa, Romeo, Amanda.
They have last names too.
Vigo, Shane, Lopez, Rodriguez, Warner.
Everybody has a first and last name, even mommies and daddies. Do you know yours? Do you know your mommies and daddies? If you do not, go find out.
Know your whole name so grown-ups can help you in an emergency. Learn more at ready.gov/sesame.
Students at Little Burn Downing Middle School learn how to live healthy lives. They participated in the statewide Healthy Youth Day last Thursday.
7th grade students did Zumba during PE, and 8th graders chose from a number of activities like yoga, belly dancing, and wilderness survival. They also had a lesson on nutrition during their lunchtime. Parents were even allowed to come participate in the event. Healthy Youth Day is designed to promote better habits and fight obesity. The instructors said they hope the kids found the activities they enjoyed so they could continue them at home.
Well, that's all we have for you today. I'm Katie Geddes.
And I'm Caroline Holmes. Don't forget to check us out online at www.rockbridgereport.wlu.edu. Good night.